TGIF, it's the end of the week. The weekend is here, Sunseekers. Yeah, welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. We are ready to go into the weekend, and we are ready to end Season 7. It's the Season 7 finale of the show today. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Sunseekers, for an amazing season. Oh, man, as we start our Friday together, we got a warning from Dollarama involving their garlic powder. If you have garlic powder in your cupboard from Dollarama, you may want to take it back or toss it in the trash. We'll explain. Also, huge movie alert. Holy cow, Odyssey opens this weekend. Well, it's Odyssey. This is a movie, a Christopher Nolan movie that was filmed in IMAX. And there's only 7 IMAX theaters left. Actually, people are going from, they're traveling from Manitoba into Regina to go see it. I think that's the closest IMAX. I don't know if Winnipeg, I don't think Winnipeg has an IMAX theater anymore. It's also World Tattoo Day today. We are getting your advice for those contemplating ink on the skin. And you can't have World Tattoo Day without the worst tattoos ever. Oh, that'll be fun to take a look at. The internet is still obsessing over the South African couple that was arguing at the World Cup. And they've got some expert lip readers that are weighing in on the conversation. And it's rather interesting. Chances are you've had a similar conversation with your spouse. It's a bit of a word of warning. If you're out in public and you're having any kind of conversations with a spouse, a coworker, a friend, somebody you're just hanging out with, there's no such thing as privacy anymore. It's unbelievable. And guess what? China yesterday has outlawed, made it illegal to have an AI chatbot boyfriend or girlfriend. And before you roll your eyes, the fact that they even have to put laws in place tells you everything. I repeat, China has put a law in place saying it is illegal in that country to have an AI chatbot boyfriend or girlfriend. Now, I don't want to be sounding any alarms, but it wouldn't be the first time that China has kind of, gone someplace where the rest of the world follows months and years later. They're pretty smart over there. And the other thing that's got me shaking my head is, whoa, it has gotten that serious that we're starting to have serious these. I like having a conversation with the AI, and we've had the AI voice on the show a couple of times, but come on, to the relationship, really? I guess so. 18 degrees. Nice, warm morning this morning. And our forecast is fantastic. I hope you've got something planned for the weekend. The North Dakota State Fair opens today. So for those who are scooting south of the border, safe travels. Lineups are relatively short. They will get longer as work lets out this afternoon, though. So do expect some delays. There's lots of entertainment for the next week and a half or so down in Minot. And the weather forecast is looking fantastic. A little closer to home, the Royal Canadian Legion is celebrating its 100th anniversary, and they've got all kinds of activities planned for that, barbecues, and social events. And so happy birthday to the Legion. 100 years old. You look fantastic, Legion. Love the Legion. My grandfather was a member of the Legion. I'm a member of the Legion too, but I didn't serve officially. But you can pay a membership fee and join the Legion now if you want. They've got really I love just hanging out and having a beer with the veterans. They're so awesome. So today's high, 28 degrees, 29 tomorrow. Look at all this sunshine. And after our bump in the road for the flood fight yesterday, things should be much better down on the Assiniboine. Now, we did have a bump in the river level. They had to use some pumps yesterday. Everybody stay calm. Everybody, they got the pumps. Oh, my God. Walmart is gonna flood. Where am I gonna get my shirts for $2? Oh my God. No, it's okay. Everything's fine. Just relax. They've got this under control. And look at this weather. Everything is fine. In fact, Portage is now getting ready for the Assiniboine Crest this weekend. So water is moving east just as it should. Now, we're not completely out of the woods. The city is saying, don't go playing on the dikes. Don't go messing with the people who are trying to do their work down there. But needless to say, things are going to improve dramatically this weekend as long as we don't have any severe weather move in. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So that's a good thing. Off we go to see who we've got in chat this morning on our platforms as we round out the season. Yes, we do. We're rounding out the season on TikTok, X, YouTube, Facebook, and, of course, the mothership Twitch. And we moved to Twitch for hour 2 of the show, our final hour of the season. You can also lurk in, as so many have, at TylerGlenShow.com. We invite you to do that, too. You can't have the coffee and conversation, though, on the web, but you can lurk in and see what we're talking about. We'd love to have you do that. So by all means, fill your boots. All right. Okay, let's do our good mornings and our good things and get into our Friday together. Before we begin, I once again want to make sure I get this out of the way while it's fresh in my mind. I want to say thank you for an incredible Season 7. Season 7 is the best season that we've had of this show since it launched, and I don't know what to say other than thank you. I never thought it would go on quite this long. It was more of an experiment when it started, and because of your support and because of sponsor support, it keeps on going. And there's some real irony here, guys, and it's not lost on me. Did you know the last time the show is about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life? When we set up the show, it was going to be, travel stuff, food stuff, and weird and wacky pop culture stuff. That's pretty much it. The irony here is that I haven't been on an airplane since the show started. The last time I was actually on an airplane was when I went to San Francisco to get this show set up with Twitch. And that's coming up like on 4 years. And I don't think I've had much in the fine dining area since the show started either. So, but I think that's the secret to the show, is that collectively, amongst the hundreds of people and weekly thousands of people who are watching the show or listening to the show, we like to share where we've been, what we've eaten, what we've seen, what we've heard, and have some coffee and conversation about things happening in other parts of the world or sometimes right here at home. And it works because it's about our community. It's about our little group, and it's about Not all of us having to travel or eat something special each and every day of the year, but somebody somewhere is doing that, and it's kind of fun to talk about. And I do appreciate it, and I do want to say thank you for your continued support. It really means a lot, and I'm really looking forward to some downtime. I'm not going to lie. Spring has been really, really busy, and, my thoughts are never far from those that have been, part of the flood fight, and, of course, now we've got forest fires, and it just seems to be crisis to crisis to crisis. So I'm going to recharge a little bit, come back with some fresh things and some fresh stuff for season 8, because we are good to go until Christmas. And as I've said before, I don't take any of this for granted. We are here until Christmas, and then after that, it's really anybody's guess. And I don't say that in a way to say that's going to be it. That's it for the ride. But like I said when we started, I didn't know how long it was going to go, and there's lots of stuff going on right now. But we are here together this fall, and we'll be hitting the ground running with like back to school stuff, I'm sure, as soon as we come back. So it's going to be a busy fall and hopefully uneventful. Hopefully we can have lots more fun, right? We've got Gary and Lanny in on TikTok to get things going this morning, and Road Reverend and Tasha in on Twitch. Happy Season 7 finale, says Road Reverend. Hey, thanks, Road Reverend. Tosh says good morning and happy Season 7 finale. I can't believe we came this far. It's so amazing. We appreciate everything you do for us. I'm looking forward to Season 8. Well, thank you, Tosh. Thanks for your support and your kind words, and always reminding me about the keyboard, because I always get carried away. And it's like, hey, we've only missed it once. 7 seasons. It's a pretty good record. Sometimes I get, although that's what I got to do for 2 hours is bop, 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 bop. I get carried away. MJ says good morning and happy Keyboard Friday. Cheers to Season 7 in the books as of today. Season 7 is done. Derek is here too. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Lula. Good morning, Aaron, Chantel, and Alex and Deb on TikTok. Good morning. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Patricia Ann is here on Twitch. Rachel's over on Facebook. First one in on Facebook this morning. Appreciate that. Cindy is here too on Twitch, and Richard is TGIFing. He's TGIFing. He's excited about the weekend. Tracy Roger is here too, and so is Janine over on Facebook. Thanks, Janine. Enjoy your time off. I will. It'll be family time as much as possible. Family time and sleep. If I am awake, I'm with family. If I am not awake, I'm asleep. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But if I'm not with family, I'm asleep. I can't wait to sleep. It's not the way it is. It's like, so you're going to go away? Are you going to go on a big trip? It's going to be amazing. Are you going to go someplace awesome? Not really. No. You know where I'm going on vacation? My bed. Just sleep. And then I want to wake up and sleep in and just like have, you're getting old when it's not about the food or the travel, but a good night's sleep. Although Sydney's ready for a party, she says, let's celebrate a great season. Get your mimosas, get that Bailey's in your coffee. Hey, I won't judge. In fact, it is encouraged. As long as you're not behind the wheel, let's get the party started. Yes, into the coffee we go. Woohoo! Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, big ears. Delicious. Zuma Bernice, woohoo, beach party, let's go. Nick says, happy Keyboard Friday Season 7 finale. We'll be back, by the way, Tuesday, August the 4th. So when the August long weekend rolls around, you'll probably start seeing me make some noise a little bit. I'll make some noise on the internet, a little bit of ruffling and rustling as we get ready for Tuesday at 7 a.m. That's August the 4th. It seems like it's so far away, but it's going to come so fast. It's going to be crazy. Laurie is on Facebook, and great seeing you the other day. You too, Laurie. It was awesome at Tim Hortons Camp Day. It was such a great day. So many great people. High fives, hugs. I love Camp Day. Well, and coffee. We were sending kids to camp. Yes, we were. We've got John and Dawn and Wayne and Carrie and Pierre on TikTok. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. Welcome. Angela's over on Facebook. Katie4380's here on Twitch. Brad's over on Facebook along with Steve. Hi, Steve. Quentin is here on Twitch along with Jody. Jody's on Facebook. So is Michelle. Happy Friday to you. Nick says, I haven't been on a plane in nearly 20 years. Wow. If we have time today, we're going to get to some of the things that old people, I should say older people, once upon a time considered a luxury. And it's pretty fun to look at because we're going through a lot of economic stuff right now, a lot of changes. This has been a tremendous time for change. And it's been a change in lifestyle for a lot of people. And when you talk to some old people and what they considered a luxury way back when. It was a luxury. I remember my sister and I making a big deal when we had butter on the table one time. Because when I was growing up, butter was like 5 times the price of margarine, so we ate margarine all the time. And then one time we got butter. It was a big deal. I think we wrote the date down. I mean, it was a luxury. We'll get into that, I'm hoping, later on the show. Good morning. Hi, Sherry. Have a wonderful day over on TikTok. Have a wonderful day. You too, Angela. Cheers to season 7. Way to go. You're awesome. Oh, thanks, Angela. You're awesome, too. I can't do it without you. Having you guys show up, have a coffee with me, it means everything. And I just love it. It is. I was doing a lot of reflection this morning. Obviously, the end of the season, it's kind of a chance to look back a little bit, and what a neat relationship I have with the audience here. Having been in radio for almost 3 decades, pretty much 3 decades, and then almost 5 years of this now. This is so much more. I hate using the word intimate because I don't mean it that way, but it is. It's your ability to kind of jump into the show at any second and say whatever it is that you want, within reason, right, is just the way I always thought radio should be. It would be so cool if you had, because, you know, sometimes you hear, oh, there's 2 people on a morning show, or there's 5 people on a morning show, or how do they have 12 people on a morning show? I always thought, can you imagine having like 100 people on a morning show? Wouldn't that be cool? Because you got all these voices, all these opinions, all these people saying different stuff. And it just adds color. And as long as everyone, and the Sunseekers are fantastic. Once you get out into the social media realm and people don't know much about the show and people just are, you know, following the pages, and sometimes we got some shit disturbers. But for the most part, I'd say almost all part, it has been absolutely fantastic. Kim Mulchuk is over on Facebook. Good morning. I enjoy your show. Let's keep it going. Well, thank you, Kim. I enjoy having you, and thank you for all of your updates and all of your DMs. And I do want to say that not just for Kim, but for everybody. I apologize that I can't reply all the time. I do get a lot, but no, I love you, and I know that it's appreciated. Okay. And I apologize that I can't get back to everybody with it. Sometimes it'll be a thumbs up. Sometimes it'll be a heart. Sometimes, because that's, you know, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of moving parts, and I'm kind of by myself here, but I do appreciate it, and I want you to know that. Thank you so much. And I mean, that's everything from, you know, stuff that are people that are sending me news tips to saying, hey, you got to check this out or that out. And I'm always kind of watching about viruses and stuff like that, because unfortunately, the bigger the show gets, the more the bad guys come out to play. That's just an unfortunate part of the game. But, oh, well, that's how it goes, I guess. Emil is over on Facebook. Hello, Emil. Al is here, too. Hi, Al. And Lillian is here, too. Good morning. Were your ears ringing the other day? We were talking about you over at Tim Hortons Camp Day. Thank you, Lillian. You have a great summer, too. Stay cool. Nick is going to be married by then. Okay, so we're going to go into the break. Nick and Courtney are getting married, so that is going to be probably order of business number 2. We're going to catch up on stuff. We're going to catch up on us being away from each other. But then, Nick, I need you to be locked and loaded. Don't let me down. Actually, put Courtney in charge. Get out of the way. Put her in charge. I want some videos. I want some pictures. We're going to pretend like we're all at the wedding. We're gonna relive it. Taylor and Travis will be a memory. That'll be long gone. This will be the Courtney and Nick Adams wedding extravaganza. I look forward to that, and good luck, you guys, in your big day. Have a wonderful wedding. I wish you a bright future. You are two wonderful people, and Courtney we don't talk to as much, but I see Courtney in real life. And she's a really nice lady. Good catch there, Nick. You're a very lucky man. Very lucky man. Well, you're both lucky. We're all lucky. I'm lucky. Jessica's here. Good morning, Jessica. Ian is here, too. Ian and Jessica are on TikTok. We got a lot of people today. They want to see what's going on for the season finale, I think. We're going to do yesterday's good thing coming up, and we're going to keep saying good morning to folks as they keep rolling in to say, hey, what's going on? Is he coming back? Is he coming back in August? Is he going to finally shut up? I get that a lot. When are you going to finally shut up? 35 years? My teachers have been wondering that too. When is he going to stop? One of these days. I don't know. I'm a big believer in God. Jesus is a friend of mine. I talk to them both regularly, and I'm a firm believer that when the time is right, he is going to say, Tyler, it's time to shut your mouth that I gave you. And that's when it will happen. Crazy Hot Tubs and Billiards, one of the sponsors of the show. Of course, they are part of Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba. Go to their website, see the amazing selection. I was over there yesterday and actually got to witness one of the hot tubs being rolled out. Those things, they are not easy to move. I got to tell you something. It is pretty impressive to see those people move those giant jacuzzi hot tubs, and even more impressive, the swim spas. They need like a crane to drop them into the backyard. Well, I mean the same thing for the hot tubs, but what an exciting time. I mean, you think Christmas morning, you think of, a wedding day, some big occasion, this excitement that's in the air. When somebody is getting their jacuzzi hot tub or their jacuzzi swim spa delivered to their backyard, there's nothing like it. So do some dreaming. You don't even have to buy them. You just go to jacuzzimanitoba.ca and peruse around. Or better yet, stop by, see Ryan and Devin and Sean and the crew at 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. Tell them Tyler sent you, and they'll show you around. They are just some awesome folks over there. At Crazy Hot Tubs and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba. You know who else is awesome? John and his crew over at Leon's. They've also been with us since the beginning. Leon's Furniture Superstore. All my furniture at the Beach House Beach Bunker comes from Leon's. And that is because, even before this show started, I was a big fan of Leon's. So I'm like, I want to work with the businesses that I'm a fan of. And Leon's is one of them because I love my couch. I love my fridge, my stove. What else we get from this? Our dining room set, all of it. They've got the summer celebration on now, and they've got their flyer on the website at leons.ca. You can find them at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And another place I had to go into and say, hey, I'm doing a show, want to be part of it, was Skydancer. And again, I've worked with them for years in Belcourt. They are just fantastic people. Thanks again to Dustin and Lorna and the crew at Skydancer. It has been another amazing season of concerts. We're a big part of their concerts. And unfortunately, I have a family commitment for the Highly Suspect show on August the 22nd. Otherwise, I'd be part of that one too. If you're a fan of rock music or you know of anybody that's that likes rock, hey, listen, we're going to talk tattoos in a second here. They're the ones that are all tatted up because this is going to be a heavy rock show, okay? Highly Suspect. They are Grammy nominated. This is August the 22nd. It's an outdoor show. Josh Turner, this guy has got an amazing voice. He's going to be Saturday, November the 14th. And we have been involved with Skydancer for years and loving that we're still involved with them, and they're a sponsor of the show. Thank you so much. Great hotel there and a great water park, great trampoline park. Check out skydancercasino.com. Yesterday's good thing. What you got going on that was good from yesterday? What was going on that was good? Yesterday's good thing. Oh, Renee Dedeli is having a coffee. Good morning, Renee Dedeli. Good morning, Shane Armstrong. Good morning, Gary over on TikTok. Good morning to you. Good morning to Adam McKinnon over on Facebook. Okay, Nick's got a GT dinner last night at BP to properly celebrate Courtney's birthday. It was a little bit late, but that's okay. That's fantastic. And then got some cherry pie from one of our other sponsors, Co-op. Thank you so much. And congratulations on your wedding and your birthday and your BP and all that stuff. That's awesome. Jody is fighting the good fight like the champion that she is. Halfway through the RAD treatment. Best motivation is listening to your show every morning, sending love, hugs, and kisses. Jody, you got this, sister. You got this, sister. You are a warrior champion. You are a warrior champion. I've known you for a long time. You know that. Jody doesn't take no shit from nobody, especially the C word. You go kick it in the ass. You keep on fighting. Atta girl. You got this. Thank you, Terry Metz. Over on YouTube, firing on all cylinders today, getting them from all four corners, YouTube and X and TikTok. And thank you, guys. It's a send-off. I appreciate it. Thanks, Terry. And everybody's wishing Nick and Courtney all the best in their wedding. We're going to have a wedding party when we come back. Anyway, I unfortunately have to go work. See y'all in Season 8. Yes, Nick. Good luck. Good luck. Don't be just remember, when you're walking down the aisle and you're nervous, that I was very nervous too. You've got this. No problem. Soak it up, man. Soak it up. It's going to be one of the most beautiful days of your life. I can still picture Tracy and our church doors opening and me seeing her, and I took everything in me not to bawl like a baby. I was just like, okay. I didn't want to do this. It's kind of hard to control. It's like, oh, I don't want to cry. 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 She's so beautiful. I don't want to cry. That was going through my mind. She's so beautiful. I don't want to cry. She's so beautiful. I don't want to cry. Get up here. And then it was get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Because then when she got up there, it was like, okay. Then she was rubbing my thumb. Her thumb rubbed my thumb instantly. Then it's just like this unspoken language. Kind of like, calm down. I know you're probably all worked up because that's how Tyler is. He's all worked. She is as cool as a cucumber. So Courtney will probably be cool too. Women, they got it all figured out. Us guys, we're the ones that got problems. And they solve them and create some new ones. Janine says, we're staying at the Sky Dancer on our way home. Oh, tell them hi from me. Say you're a friend of mine. Hopefully they won't accost you. They like to tease too. They're a great crew. Thanks, Janine. They're a great crew, and have safe travels. If we don't see you before you come back from your little journey, I believe you're going to Montana and Wyoming area there, so enjoy that. Tyler Swift, a.k.a. Uncle Ty, tomorrow Samantha's turning 8. Oh, geez, we got to do sombrero. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Do we have time to sneak that in before the... And you know what? It's going to be a discombobulated show today. Yeah, we got to do this because people got other... Crap. Where is my... Come on now. Where is my birthday kazoo? Where's the birthday kazoo? This place is a mess. We need to clean it up. But, I got it. It's under the empty tequila bottles. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Okay, Uncle Ty, for sure. Yeah, we got to do this. Samantha is turning 8. Samantha watches the show. She's watching now, right, Mom? You got her in front of the TV. All right. Here we go, Samantha. Happy birthday. The big 8 years old. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Celebration sombrero just for you. Here we go. Happy birthday! Samantha is 8. Oh my gosh, where are you going to be, Samantha, when you're as old as Uncle Ty? What will the world look like for Samantha when you're as old as Uncle Ty? Oh my God. Maybe the first hour goes on YouTube, and some of the stuff on YouTube, I think some of our original videos are on YouTube. So this could live forever. This could literally live forever. Samantha, you could come back, you're like 70 years old. This one time when there was a web show in our town my mom used to be a part of. I don't know why. This guy was a pretty weird guy. Beach guy. They wished me happy birthday. Look at this. Cindy's GT finally got to enjoy our hot tub again. The mosquitoes are horrendous. Oh, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing bad for skeeters. We're going to pick up good thing on the other side of the beach break. I do have to take a quick break. I apologize. We will get to everybody, I promise. If you've got a good thing from yesterday, keep it coming. Yesterday's good thing. It's a busy show today because it is the Season 7 finale. We are back on Tuesday, August the 4th. In the meantime, we are going to celebrate a Friday. Good morning, as we always do at the Soggy Dollar, and she's not only soggy, she's windy, so I don't know how many day drinkers we're going to have today, but anyway. Good morning, Sunseekers, let's celebrate, it's Friday, the weekend is yours. We'll be back with more good things in just a second. Good morning, Sunseekers. Beach break, back with more in just a second. The weekend is yours. Good morning, Sunseekers, let's celebrate, it's Friday, the weekend is yours. Sunseekers, let's celebrate, it's Friday, the weekend is yours, let's celebrate! Good morning, Sunseekers, let's celebrate, it's Friday, the weekend is yours. The weekend is yours. Oh, the weekend is looking fantastic. Oh my gosh, we so deserve this, you guys. If we can just keep those mosquitoes at bay, that's going to be the challenge, I think. This is our beautiful Friday live shot of the Soggy Dollar. This is in the British Virgin Islands. This has been our Friday beach cam through season 6 and 7. Since the Hollywood Friday camera went down and they still haven't got that repaired. Polar Bear, I haven't forgotten about you. I regularly check on that. But, you know, this is fun because people are always waving at the camera. And they're doing day drinking, and they're always having a good time. 18 degrees is where we start our Friday, and we've got some beautiful sunshine, a little bit of smoke. There is still an advisory for air quality, something to keep in mind if you have asthma, if you have somebody that has breathing issues. It is something to keep in mind. It's supposed to move out, though, around 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if the smoke is thick where you are, by supper time tonight, by the end of the workday, things should be good. And just the way the air is moving and the winds are blowing, it should move on. Gorgeous day. Bang on normal for this time of year. Can't ask for anything better than that. 28 degrees, but we will get better. Sunshine at 29 tomorrow and 31%. Look at next week. Boy, did I hit the lottery for good weather for vacay, hey? I better accomplish something. Better get that deck stained. That's on my honey-do list. Oh, thank God we got a tiny deck. Of course, when you're getting your house, you're like, is this deck going to be big enough? And then when it's time to paint it or stain it, you're like, we bought a deck too big, and ours is small, so thank God. It's not a ton of work. Just had a hard time finding the time to get it done. This is the Season 7 finale. Season 8 debut is Tuesday, August the 4th at 7 a.m. We're running a little behind today, and that's okay. It's kind of like the last day of school around here. Things are discombobulated. Getting into our good things because, we had a lot of people chiming in today. We have got some huge numbers because it's a chance to say goodbye for a couple of weeks. Tosh's GT went to BP with my stepson, and he's from BC, and then took him to Rossburn. It's been a long 6 years. 6 years since you've been to BP. It's been a while for me to... Oh, you're talking about your kid. Oh, I remember when David lived in BC. It was so wonderful to have him home. I can just imagine. It's just fantastic. Well, you guys enjoy your time together. Kim says, I drove out to Winnipegosis yesterday, gifted some garden seeds and garden books to a couple. They were so grateful. I was so glad to do it. Downsizing is real. Oh, Kim is into downsizing. We've attempted that. We've been attempting that since Liberty started university. She's now got her degree. You can see how that's going. It's tough to downsize. It's tough. Just the stuff we got seems to be multiplying. But we yard sale it, garage sale it, try to do the what is that called? The thrift store and stuff. And oh, wow. What did you have here? So when Tosh was at BP, she had some, what is this? There's a lot of cheese. This is a diet dish. This is a new diet dish they've got there. Oh, my gosh. You guys had a great time. Quint says, cheers on being the most relevant community connection in our city. Oh, that's very kind. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would necessarily go quite that far, but the fact that one person feels that way means a lot, pal, and thanks for your support. You know that this was not supposed to kind of go on quite this long. However, I guess it was meant to be. I don't know what else I would be doing. This is exactly where I need to be at the exact time. And like I said, it's up to the big guys. It's up to the big guys in the sky. They'll let me know. There will be a time. Terry says it's great having local talk radio because stuff happens locally that needs to be talked about. Well, thank you, Terry. I do apologize that we don't get into the nitty-gritty of politics as much as we should. There have been, since day one, actually, there's been a tremendous amount of pressure to go in that direction. And I have to be honest with you guys. I could have a much larger audience and make a tremendous amount of money by talking about the politics of the day. And I'm glad I'm on YouTube for this in case something happens to me. For the record, I don't want to do that because it's toxic. I am a fan of politics, not as much as I used to be. I follow it for the show to keep everybody up to date as much as I can with thumbnail information. You know what I mean? Just what we need to know to kind of get through. But as you can see on social media, there is so much toxicity around everything in politics. It's disgusting. I find it gross. But as we found, people can sell pictures of their feet. People can sell pictures of pretty much anything. It doesn't necessarily mean the content is reputable, entertaining, or good. I would rather joke around, have a coffee, and talk about food and travel and pop culture stuff and touch on some local politics or some national, like just touch on it, than to get into this big debate and then people get angry. And that's all it is toxic anger. So thanks for that, Terry. I appreciate it. And again, I apologize that it's not more political, but that is by design. Richard's GT. Look at us going into GT overtime. This is the longest GT we've ever had in the history of the show. We are passed by 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. It's happening right now. I haven't gotten anything I've prepared for you today. Richard says, it was 13 years since I landed in hospital, a week in the ICU. Oh, my God. Yeah, you get a winner's bell, Richard. Winner's bell. Now, listen to me closely, Richard. Listen. Stay out of the ICU. They're lovely people, don't get me wrong, and they do a tremendous job, but get out of there. Now, I know you like Tim Hortons, but you see, this is the thing with Richard. You know, he loves Tim's so much. He is such a Tim's superfan that I think I'm going to go to the ICU so I can be close to Tim's. No, that's not how this works. You don't have to be in the hospital to get Tim's. We don't want you in the ICU. Barb is here. Good morning, Barb. Oh, I'm glad she liked her sombrero song. That is great. She's excited. Well, it makes my day. Al says you're right with interaction. Don't see this interaction on radio. Looking forward to season 8. Have a great, well-deserved vacation. Thanks, Al. Thanks for being part of it. We're going to get you over to the Twitch one of these days so you can comment for the entire 2 hours. 2 hours is a lot of time for people to dedicate, but I appreciate the Sunseekers that do. MJ says, it's the best birthday thing I ever heard. Oh, my gosh, you got to get her out more. If that's the best she's ever heard, oh, my God. No, that's a nice thing to say. Thank you. No, you didn't miss your GT. We're running a little late. We're all watching your show. Oh, thank you. Safe travels to your son. Is he leaving? Oh, God, goodbyes are bad. They're so hard. Well, they're not bad. But you know what I always say when we had to say goodbye to David, send him back to BC, and it was a hard thing to talk yourself into, but the tougher the goodbye, the more amazing the hello will be. And I always try to remember that, not just from when I'm saying goodbye to people at the airport, but even when I really believe this when people pass away. I hope I come back in season 8. My gosh, I'm so prophetic today. But when people pass away, the harder the goodbye, the more amazing it's going to be. Just think of what the reunion is going to be like. And it's so true because we say goodbye to people at the airport and we sometimes cry and we'll have our moment and then we kind of slowly get back to things and move on. And it happens when people pass away too. But I really believe that, guys. I really do that. Can you imagine that day? Oh, my God. That's why there's a scene in the movie. We lost Nick, but it's a wrestling movie with the guy from Titanic. And, oh, God, what is the name of that movie? I hate doing this to you because I got a lot of comments to catch up on. But there's a scene in the movie where one of them passes away, and he's in a boat, and he's going across a pond, and he can hear his brothers who had passed away before him going, here he comes, here he comes. It's just like, oh, that gets me every time. I can't watch it. It gets me every time because I think it's something like that. I don't know. It's Hollywood, so. Oh, and yes, MJ, Thresherman's reunion. Yes, and they've added rides back to the Thresherman's reunion. So good morning, Megan, over on Facebook. Applebee's needs a kazoo then, MJ. Samantha's birthday supper. Well, you guys have fun, and I hope that she gets lots of cake. This is why we love you. You're real. We need you. Well, thank you, MJ. Love you guys too. I'll miss you guys. I already miss you guys. I'm like, oh, I just want sleep. I just want sleep. That's all. I'm only leaving you to sleep and have family time. That's it. Otherwise, I'd never go. It was mac and cheese buffalo chicken. Oh, my God, did that look good. Oh, my God. There was a lot of cheese there. You got to go get some of that shredded lettuce from Taco Bell now. I had so much cheese on my mac and cheese buffalo chicken. I don't think I'm going to visit the bathroom for another. I've got the cure. I've got the cure. Are you suffering from constipation? Do you find that traffic isn't moving as good as it should? Well, we've got the solution for you. Shredded lettuce from Taco Bell. It comes complete with the Ebonoba virus, or whatever that is in that stuff, that's making people completely unload in a way that you can only imagine. No, you don't really want to imagine. Judy says, great description, toxic politics. It is. It's, I don't mind having intelligent conversations or fun conversations. More fun. But toxics, no, I don't like it. Cindy says, I'm glad you didn't go that political way. Glad you stayed with us. Fun show is better. Thank you. I enjoy it a lot more. There are days when there are big things to talk about, and I'm getting a lot of DMs on a certain day, and people are like, we need to talk about this more. Or did you hear about the news tips that I get? Did you know at City Hall they're doing that? I'm just like, guys, you know what? Give the Brandon son a call. I'm not an investigative reporter. Thank you for sharing it with me. I just, it's Susie Paul, good morning. Watching and listening. Stay out of the ICU for sure. Oh, thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. My gosh. Bradley Moorhead. I'll be at the Threshermen's reunion. I volunteer there. Well, it's going to be exciting. I've always felt that they should have the rides come back, and so they do have a midway at the Threshermen's reunion and Stampede in Austin, so something fun to take in. Congratulations. Obviously, that thing is doing good post-COVID, so that is fantastic. Season 8 happy hour with Tyler. Yeah, let's go. But before we do our happy hour, guys, get rid of the garlic powder in your cupboard that you got from Dollarama, okay? This is serious stuff now. Heavenly Spices. Oh, it's heavenly, all right. It'll send you to see the two I was talking about earlier. The Heavenly Spices garlic powder at Dollarama has a microbacterial contamination. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency has published a recall on the Dollarama product, and it's part of the Heavenly Spices brand, pulled off shelves by retail chain because of Bacillus cereus. So if God forbid, you put this garlic powder on the shredded lettuce you got from Taco Bell, forget the season break. You're going to be there for like a month on the can. You're just going to be there on the toilet. They say symptoms generally resolve in a day or two. So, however, if you are upset at somebody, you've got a family member that just hasn't been cooperative and you want to gently make sure they get back with the program, give them some of this. It's called garlic powder, Heavenly Spices. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. No, I'm joking. Oh, this family member's pissing me off. Here's some garlic. You want? Have some garlic powder. Have some more garlic powder. No, don't be doing that. Hey, fine dining comes to the Elkhorn Resort. Boy, the attention this is getting. So, Sunseekers, I got to tell you, if you are interested in Fire and Vine, please give them a call before our next season gets going. Because probably by the time we come back, we won't be talking about this anymore. This is fine dining at Riding Mountain National Park. 5 courses, 5 wine pairings, 1 forgettable evening. Can you imagine the ultimate wine, the ultimate food, and really the ultimate surroundings of beautiful Riding Mountain National Park? I would assume that bug spray will be provided. The skeeters are out, but the fine dining is going to be more than fine. This is not a budget meal, guys. This is not Tyler's Costco hot dog. It's the opposite. It's $200 per person. So it is fine dining, and there is a limited seating available. The dates are August the 14th and 15th. So I want to put that on your calendar. Of course, there is all kinds of live entertainment happening at the resort throughout the summer. Don't forget, Wednesdays are rib nights, even when I'm away. It's nothing like a rib night up at the Tiki Bar at the Elkhorn Resort. And again, live music. They got a Buffalo Bar Bargaritaville event coming up on the 25th. It's a tropical evening. We cannot forget about this because, we are the show of palm trees and margaritas, and I love margaritas. I love them so much. I may even be there. I may stumble in there with my Hawaiian shirt on. July the 25th, Icy Margaritas, Island Vibes, great music and good times. That's up at the Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa at beautiful Riding Mountain National Park. Also, while I'm away, they will have Customer Appreciation Day on the last Friday of the month. That's 2 weeks today. Headley's Health got special deals for you that happen each and every Customer Appreciation Day. They've got samples, and they've got just some tremendous products for you to check out. Products like this. Are you listening to your gut? When the balance in your microbiome is off, your whole body can feel it. ProBio Supreme, $55 billion to support gastrointestinal health and manage acute infectious diarrhea. So this sounds like what I'm going to need if I go to Taco Bell and have that lettuce everybody's talking about. This is going to set you up. See, this is the kind of products they have. I don't feel well. My muscles are sore. My head keeps bothering me. I feel like my blood pressure's too high. I've got a sore back. They have got the vitamins and the supplements to help you at Headley's Health Hut. Not only that, but we've mentioned this before, gluten-free, sugar-free food. Oh, my God, these cheesecakes look fantastic coming from Comfort Kitchen. And this is the turtle cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. For gluten-free, sugar-free, specialty snacks, and more, Headley's Health Hut. Pay them a visit at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And get that oil changed at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Up to those doors, you're in and out in a flash. They'll show you your filters while you wait and have GM certified technicians take a quick look at your vehicle before you hit that summer road trip. Not only that, if the air conditioning in the car is just not pumping out the cold air like it should be, have them take a look at it for you. And it doesn't have to be a GM vehicle to get that done. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. We're talking about Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service. All right, huge movie alert. Odyssey opens this weekend. Who's excited about this? Oh, it's a big weekend for movies. Of course it is, because we have good weather. I like when they have big movie weekends and we've got crappy weather. What am I going to do? It's raining, it's windy, it's gross. Let's go to a movie. So we've got Moana in theaters this weekend. We've got Minions and Monsters, Evil Dead Burn, and Toy Story 5. But the one everybody is talking about is The Odyssey. This is a Christopher Nolan movie. He's a huge director. You may not know him, but you know these people. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, the vampire, is playing like this battle-weary character, Charlize Theron. And this one cost a fortune to make, filmed exclusively for IMAX. Now, someone will correct me I'll check this out while the trailer is playing, whether we have an IMAX in Manitoba. I don't think we do, because people are going to Regina to watch this movie. At least they were last night, because they had a special debut. This is The Odyssey in theaters starting today. Have a look at this. Can't help but think all these guys that like to talk about the Romans and stuff. It's kind of like the battle stuff of ancient times, ancient love, Viking ships.
And then what? We won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance.
bringing it all.
I need everyone in this party dead. I can still save them.
You're a man who
I
needs
can
to
see why
control
this
his
movie
fate.
cost a few bucks to make.
You
Jeez.
cannot control this.
This is epic.
That world is gone.
God.
No one could stand between me,
Even the extras are stars.
not even the gods.
Keep us free!
Holy cow.
I think it's asleep.
Oh my God. Wow. That is pretty wild. Well, and of course, this director, he brought us the nuclear bomb Oppenheimer. Christopher Nolan, that was an amazing movie. He is an incredible filmmaker. Wendy says, what's the price of a movie now in Brandon? It's a few dollars. Yeah, the Odyssey. Oh, you can go this morning at 10:10. 10 o'clock is the first showing of the Odyssey. There you go. Holy cow. How much does it cost to go to a movie? Depends. I guess you're an adult. So to go to a movie now is $12.75. They have like these different $12.75 for extras. Extras movie fan is $13.75 and non-extras. So like $15. I'd budget $15. Tracy says Winnipeg, pretty sure Winnipeg has an IMAX. Although I thought it was at Portage Place and they since had taken it out. You are correct. 1817 St. James near Polo Park, they've got an IMAX. They're saying that is the place to go to watch this movie because it was filmed exclusively for IMAX. And I can't imagine watching a movie that intense on a screen that big. But they were sold out weeks in advance in Regina for it. I'm sure the same happened last night in Winnipeg. But as you're about to hear, people made the trek from Manitoba to Regina. I guess maybe people in Verdun decided to go to Regina to the Kramer IMAX. But it was a packed house checking this thing out.
Since you bought your tickets to this movie.
A 365-day wait finally at an end for those seated for the Odyssey on Thursday. Some in attendance from one province over in Manitoba coming to the nearest IMAX theater to see the newest film from their favorite director.
There's only a couple theaters in Canada that are only 70mm IMAX, so like we have to do this no matter what. I've been a big Christopher Nolan fan since day one, so it had to be done.
Those involved with the Science Center and IMAX saying the last time the theater experienced this much hype around a film just happened to be Christopher Nolan's last major blockbuster.
Christopher Nolan movies are a category entirely of their own. So the last film that we showed of his was Oppenheimer, which was in 2023. That was a massive thing for us.
The theme of the day seemed to be moviegoers' shared love of Nolan's films.
I saw Oppenheimer here 4 times.
Yeah.
And then
4 times? Like, Oppenheimer was a good movie, but 4 times?
like 4 more times. Actually, last week I saw it for a 9th time before I came here.
According to Helota, the IMAX version of the Odyssey arrived in 3 separate crates, weighing nearly 600 pounds. When the entirety of the film is stretched out, it is around 11 miles long, and even when wound, still stretches 6 feet across.
That is incredible. I had no idea that at IMAX, it's like an old-fashioned film reel. That is so cool. And actual work. It's not like putting a thumb drive into a computer and putting it on the screen. Very cool.
Moviegoers were looking forward to seeing the finished product and being taken on a cinematic journey.
I'm just really excited to experience this overall. And I think it's 3 hours. The movie's 3 hours. About to be a really long journey. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good reviews about it.
Halota says that this weekend alone, the theater will see over 300 people from outside of Saskatchewan. That includes 5 different provinces, 8 U.S. states, including Texas and North Carolina, and attendees from as far away as Mexico and Japan.
Wow. I mean, Christopher Nolan is that big of a director. He is so popular. So the takeaway here is, depending on where you're catching our show and hearing about this movie, this could be one of the biggest movies of the year, let alone the summer. And again, because it is made specifically for IMAX, that's your ultimate experience, and that doesn't happen very often. St. James in Winnipeg, or you can go to the Kramer IMAX in Regina. We're very lucky. Of the 7 IMAX theaters still left in Canada, we have 2 within 2 or 3 4-hour drive. So that's very cool. Kevin is over on Facebook. Good morning. Have a great weekend. You too, Kev. And MJ says $15 plus you've got snacks to buy too. Yes. Or yes. Yes, you've got snacks. Yes, you do. Hey, Blessed Mama, just in time to make the switch over to VIP Hour. It's World Tattoo Day and World Emoji Day today. We're going to take a look at some of the worst tattoos ever and advice for those that may be contemplating a tattoo. Also, the South African couple that the internet is obsessing about. What were they talking about? This happened once before when a couple was arguing at a basketball game. This time around, it was a World Cup soccer. We are going to find out what they were talking about according to a lip reader. And if we have time, China has outlawed AI chatbot boyfriend and girlfriends because they say it's just a growing problem. Is it a problem here already? And older people share the things that once considered luxuries when they were growing up. We will take a look at that too. But it's at this time we have to say goodbye. Bye, guys. Thank you, Facebook. It's been a great season 7. We'll see you for season 8, okay? We have to save our final goodbye for our VIPs on Twitch. You guys have an awesome time while I'm away, and we'll see you on August the 4th. Thank you, TikTok and X. Bye-bye for now. And see you later, YouTube. Thank you for being here. We'll be back on Tuesday, August the 4th. Okay? Take care, and thank you for an awesome season 7. We'll see you in season 8, okay?